So this is all going to be held down, okay? We've got our 2 luggage bags. That's mine, that's yours.
Yeah.
Take it down there. That is the dust sheet, yep, to
Yeah.
go on at night. So
Got
we've
it.
got that. Then in here we have got engine oil, right? There we are. That's essential if we need to do any top-ups. Then in there is a battery charger. I'm not going to take that out right now. It just sits at the back there. Behind it, you've got a tow rope in there, and then we've got 2 sets of sockets down there. Can you see those?
Yeah.
In there, these are blocks in case we need to jack the car up.
Right.
They go in there, and then we've got a spare can of fuel that's in there. Put that down there. See there, we've got a foot pump, and then that is a scissor jack.
Yeah.
Right.
What's in the ice cream box?
The ice cream box is ropes. Tie down the luggage, stop it blowing off.
Right.
Right, now I need to go. Oh, that's a first aid kit. Yep.
Yeah.
I've got some bags. Now, those are just empty horse food bags. 4 of them in there. Get rain, we just put the bag in one of these horse food bags. That's
Right.
those. Then I've got more blocks there.
Is that with the jack as well?
That's a jack block, yeah. That's those. I've got a measuring jug there for oil. That is a warning triangle. Yeah.
What's that?
You know what a warning triangle is?
No.
That if we break down, then we put that up, and then it's reflective.
Right, got it.
Out of here, look, is that thing. I bet you don't know what that is.
No, no idea.
That is a water bucket that's collapsible. So if you need to fill the radiator up, you can use that.
Okay.
Is spare spark plugs, set of 4. Okay, now that
What have you got in
is
there?
that's an oil bath. Here you've got a set of, so that's Swarfiga in there.
Nice.
And then these are pots for our, if we need nuts and bolts, if we're undoing something to keep the nuts and bolts safe there. That is priming fluid if we need to prime the engine. A few rags. Then also in there I've got, that is diff oil in case we need to top the diff up.
What's that?
The diff is the thing under at the back end there.
Yeah.
So that does use oil. So we need to do that. That's just a block I thought might be useful. That's that. Then we've got rugs. Then we've got plenty of rags. That is a grease gun, little baby grease gun.
Yeah.
That's that. Then I've got my oil can there. I've got a paintbrush. I thought I'd just take that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just for measuring things.
Okay.
Could be useful. That little bit of wire in there is for putting on the top of the engine to test top dead center if we need to set the timing.
Okay.
More rags. So that's that lot. And then the only other thing is the tool bag down here. Down there, and we obviously need to go through that and sort out how many tools you need because that's far too big. That's too much weight on the running board. That's about it.